9:45 in the last, since 8 o'clock this morning, there was nothing. In that hour and 45 minutes, this is what we got. Guess I should have never said nothing about not having no snow the other day. And they're talking then upwards of 7 inches for us, if not more, in local areas. Oh my God. So, not good. And top it all off, I'm waiting for the doctor to call back, see if they got some more samples of insulin. Some of my last vial. Which, if this hangs around for a day or two, that wouldn't be good for me. But anyway. Well, we're going to go put some gas in this pig and go see what we can get done today. Yeah, here's what we got. Drifting on the road, starting. Less than a quarter-mile visibility. Welcome to Iowa. And at 8 o'clock, it was clear and not a thing. I had to let the Tahoe, all of a sudden the windows froze over on me. I had a little moisture on the heater core when it warmed up. So yeah, we've got a wonderful mess. So, heading out to take care of the animals and check on a couple of things and kill a little time, and then still waiting to hear back from the doctor's office, see if they got any samples. So, oh yeah, I guess we'll be back. Hey! If I left the snow part on, that was yesterday. Today it's just single digits and 5 degrees. But how's everybody doing? Hey, had a lot of fun on Facebook last night. A lot of you guys talked to me, and thanks. I enjoyed that. Well, I had a nice talk with everybody last night. Found out I had some people that are still friends that I was worried that I lost as friends. So hey, no big deal. So thank you very much for chatting with me last night. Today, Tahoe was a little growly starting. I think I need to get a new battery for it. But it started. Went and got some insulin. I've been sitting here going da-da-da-da. Wasn't going to pick up the camera. I mean, here's where we're at. I mean, all the cleaning, thread chasing, and everything's done there. I just got to tighten down that metal piece there in the middle again. Yeah, I've been sitting here waiting and watching the clock tick by because I checked in this morning. The heads were done, but the intake wasn't. And so I finally broke down and called him. And I'm going after the parts for this. Yeah. Got a school concert for Squirrel. Or by the time you guys see this, we had a school concert for Squirrel too, so yeah, I'll have my top end back. And we're just going to see what happens. I've got 3 spider injections. 1, 2, 3, 4 spider injections laying around here. I don't know what to do. Been doing some reading up too. There's a lot better after. There's an updated version of this that's not what they call these pop-it injectors or whatever. But $250, $300. So I don't know. But I was told how to just get it in there, plug it in, hook it up, turn the key on, and see if I got any leaks. If I don't have any leaks, I should be good to go. But really makes me wonder with that inject. But like we said with this truck, vacuum leak, the computer was picking up, it was running lean, so it was trying to make that injector just dump as much gas as it could. So just lucky I didn't burn the whole damn motor up. So yeah, now I just kill time to go and get the parts. I got a nibble on the motor and left a message. Haven't heard nothing back yet. So I don't know if they want it or not. I guess I give it until it gets warm. If it gets warm before I get that motor sold, then that motor is going to go into one of the trucks. Which truck? I don't know. And I'm really thinking about changing colors of trucks. And the only way I could do that is fix up that black 98, 99 Z71 that I got. No, that's a 98. That's a 98. But I do that, I got to come up with another tranny for that. So, I don't know. And the prices on trucks are all over the board. Anywhere from $2,000 to $5,500 for the same stuff. I mean, and some of that stuff's got more mileage than mine does. So, I just don't know. But, anyway, so, yeah, now I'm just kind of a little more excited. I'm just like twiddling my thumbs, so I don't know. I get that stuff. I get done with this kid's concert. I may not wait till tomorrow to work on this truck. I might be out here tonight and try getting this thing together. Well, I got to find one keeper. I did lose one keeper. I went through took the magnet and fished it around in the chem can and couldn't find it. I checked over there. I remember one hitting the floor, but maybe I dropped two and I didn't know it. So, one keeper. If I have to, I can steal it from the V6 motor, but they're the same thing. And then I think I'm going to start working on getting some cores around here. I know a salvage yard that's been selling stuff cheap. I know he's got one over there that's been blowed up. Even a blowed up motor yields spare parts for me. I mean, the heads may be good, they may not, but that gives me spare bolts, spare rocker arms, spare this, spare that. So, yeah. But, I want to get that engine onto the stand and get Squirrel's 4.3 up here. I want to look over the cylinder walls. Again, now that's been hot tanked. Sorry about that. And see, and if I want to see if I can find a set of standard pistons for that and get a new crank, and we'll get that thing rebuilt and just run it the way it is. So yeah, but then again, that little Sonoma, I don't know. I know Squirrel wants it, and I guess I'll have to talk to her. I just found out something else, so, and that's okay too. I mean, I know you guys, I've told you about the mother-in-law. Well, the mother-in-law, she's doing okay, but she's not okay. She can't drive anymore. She sees double. They haven't got rid of the double vision for her yet. So I you know, that's the wife's mom, not my mom. It's the wife's mom. And I thought, well, you know, she's on a fixed income and that, maybe we should look into trying to sell the car. Well, you just don't come out and ask your wife if you want to sell your wife's mom's car. Well, I got an answer without even having to ask. Found out what Grandma's planning on doing. Since Squirrel's going to be driving here pretty soon, I guess Grandma's planning on giving Squirrel the car. So if that's the case, then the Sonoma might get fixed and sold. Or it might just get fixed and I'll go to a small pickup and just keep one big truck around for hauling big sheets of plywood and big stuff, but then maybe get rid of the rest of mine. So I fit okay in that Sonoma. I wouldn't mind driving it. So, but yeah, Squirrel don't need two vehicles, so. Which Squirrel probably tickled because that was the car. She wanted that car when we first come home. She wanted Grandma to have the pickup. Oh well, but so yeah. And also at the same time, I guess if the Sonoma, maybe I I don't know. We'll just have to think. I don't know. But if we do get Mom back to where she could drive, then Mom will have her car for a while. But at this point, it don't look like mother-in-law is going to ever drive again, which is kind of sad. So, well, then I guess I just will put it out there too. I guess in October. Yep, our oldest is going to be having a child. Yeah, I'm going to be a grandpa. Well, I'll leave it at that. We're going to be grandparents in October, so. Little mixed feelings on that deal, but what do you do? It's already done. You can't change it, so. I just hope it's a boy. Because if it's a boy, I'm going to spoil him rotten. But anyway, yeah. So yeah, I guess I don't know much else. I know a while back a couple people asked me, how do you put this stuff back together? Well, I got that motor that far right there, and I've got one more block that's still sitting in the machine shop. It's going to be there for a while yet because they did more than what they were supposed to, but I've got all the parts to that, and I just started turning and going. I mean, it's amazing how once I start going and everything gets done, how I can plug this and plug that, plug that in. And I gotta look. I might have to look in town in some totes. I've still got some miscellaneous parts that are missing that should be able to be on that. See, that motor should be able to sit there fully assembled with every accessory on it, because that's an extra complete assembly out of that wrecked truck. And do you think I can find all the nuts and bolts in the temp sending unit thing? And I've gone through everything that I've got here in this building. Oh, well. I don't know. I just got to check a couple more spots, because those bolts, other than the sheet metal and the frame and crap that was like that, I kept everything from that truck. Which, oh, that might be another thing. I might already know where the bolts are, because I started throwing everything that came out from under the hood. Okay, yeah, I might know where the bolts are now. Or the missing stuff. I'll have to get that can of bolts out and dump them out and sort them. Because as I was tearing that wrecked truck apart, everything that came out from under the hood and around the motor and that, I think went into that one. I tried keeping them in order so I knew where the stuff was, and I bet you that's where those bolts are. I didn't dump them out, now that I think about that. See, just need to talk to somebody and figure stuff out. So, well, I know this ain't a lot of work video or nothing, but just giving a shout out to everybody that talks to me on Facebook and through YouTube and that. I sure appreciate it. I thank you guys. Sometimes we all just need to have an ear to chew on, and everything goes good again. Oh, and yeah. So I guess until the snow's melted and the trees are starting to leave out, I'm going to continue to try to sell that motor. And if I can't get it sold, it's going into something. Part of me, he would like to put it back into the Tahoe, because that's where that motor come out of originally, was the Tahoe. And then I'd have that motor from the wreck truck back out. But I don't know. I just don't know. And so yeah, I guess if Grandma, like I said, there's just so many things to decide on. and I get this stuff running. Because at the same time, I got to watch out with the state, so you can't buy, you got X amount of cars that you can buy and sell in a year's time, so I guess if I wait till this summer to dump these vehicles, then I'll be okay. But if I dump a couple more vehicles here, then the state might be going, hey! Yeah, that's... Alright, well, I want to shut up because I'm just kind of babbling here, and I guess I'm going to get the light and look over the deck again, make sure I do. I've cleaned it, I wiped it, WD'd 4 cylinders, wiped them down, sprayed it all down with carb clean. I guess just make sure I got it cleaned up around the peg so there ain't nothing lifting up the gasket there. Those alignment pins, and I can go get that stuff and yeah, get this thing thrown together. And then I guess I'm trying to stay half-ass clean because of that concert. Then this spider here, I'm going to clean up with carb cleaner and wipe it down and everything, get it all clean. And then, like I said, before I put the upper intake on, I'll mount that in there. I won't put the injectors in, but they said, and I was told, turn the key and that'll pressurize everything, and if there's a leak, it'll either spray or it'll get wet or drip. So, and they said if I don't, put it in and run it. But yeah, because when I got this toolbox, hell, I couldn't understand. But I put some E15 in, I think it was. This thing got almost 21 miles a gallon. Well, that's a higher octane. With that vacuum leak, it probably finally ran right. So, I don't know. It ran great. And then about here lately, I've noticed the gas mileage just kind of dropped off. Well, there you go, talking again. I'm going to shut up. So, I might conclude this after I get the videos. We'll get the videos. Jeez! After I pick up the heads and intake, I might conclude the video then. So, alright, we'll be back. Alright, 5 degrees out. It's like 5:30. Got my heads and intake, and boy, hopefully I can get the phone. I'm gonna get the pictures off my phone, and hopefully I can get them attached into here. Wait until you see that intake. I am surprised my truck ran with that intake at all. It was way out of whack. But the unfortunate thing is, the gaskets that they had in for me, one number turned it around and turned it into a V6 gasket set. So unfortunately, I got to come back down tomorrow and get the gasket set. So I guess I won't be doing any work on the motor tonight, which I guess is okay. Just hit her all fresh tomorrow. Well, I shouldn't say that. Well, what I'll probably do is go out and paint everything up tonight. And he said, boy, he said those valves were, he had one that he had to go a little deeper into the head just to get it to come back. He said if it wanted to come back when it did, he was going to probably have to put a seat in it. So, and I said, how, what? He said, well, that vacuum conditioning, that vacuum leak, he says that computer was compensating in that. And he says, you were probably dumping more gas and everything. And I mean, the passenger side of the intake, when he cleaned that, there was a big old hollow right in the middle that didn't cut. And then the driver's side, it just amazed me. I'm like, how could that intake be like that? He said, ain't that crazy how that aluminum can change shape like that? And I'm like, wow. But we got her. He says, this thing should run like a new motor. He says, yep, it's all coming back to that vacuum leak. He says, you were running lean and it was hard on the valves, and I after seeing that intake being as warped as it was, we're like, wow, I'm surprised it didn't completely ruin that motor. He's like, yeah. So, and he says the GM dealers, when you go to them, they don't allow time for having the intake surface. They pull it off, clean it up, throw a new gasket on it, and call it good. Well, I'm like, wow, that's just not good. Not good at all. So, I guess this gets me home in time for the kids' concert, and I'll get this video uploaded. So, well, I guess tomorrow we should be, I told him I'll call first, make sure that gasket sits there. And I hope it is, because I really want this truck back together. After seeing all the things that were wrong with this, the heads and the intake, he's like, don't be afraid of your Spider. So I guess we'll just get her washed up really good and cleaned up and wiped down. But I still, once I get the intake on and that, then I'll hook it up and pressurize the system and make sure it ain't leaking after all. But he said the way everything looked, he said she was dumping gas big time. So, all right, well, y'all take care. Thanks again for talking with me and hanging with me and liking the videos and watching videos. And I haven't said it in a while, but if you feel that you can or what, don't forget to support this channel button on my homepage there, if you would like. So, y'all take care. God bless you, and let's all have a great weekend. Later.